time to go to church. It's time to ask the word. You ain't gonna find nothing in those. It's time to go to church. Stop running, it's time to go to church. Let the church say amen. It's time to go to church.
Family, I want to leave you with this thought. Someone listening to my voice is wondering, is what I'm doing working? Because when you look at the evidence, when you look at what you're going through, it probably appears to the natural viewer that it's not working. When you count your tears, when you feel your frustrations, when you are positioned in your pains, when you lay in your loneliness, you cry with a resounding voice from the depths of your despair. It's not working. But somebody in here this morning can testify, I've graduated from the natural to the spiritual. I've been with the Lord long enough. I've walked with him long enough. I've talked with him long enough. I've lived with him long enough to know that God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. And if we get so caught up in the natural realm, we will forget that God is working something in the spiritual realm that the natural realm cannot handle. Somebody can testify, I've been with the Lord long enough that I've graduated from the natural to the spiritual. Look at your neighbor and tell them, I've graduated. Yeah, some of us graduated summa cum laude, some of us graduated magna cum laude, some of us graduated cum laude, and then if you're like me, you just graduated, thank you, Lord. But you can give God some praise because you've graduated from the natural to the spiritual. And because you've graduated from the natural to the spiritual, you know that things are not always as they appear. You know that behind the scenes, the master is working masterfully on your behalf. He has a master plan for your promotion. He has a master plan for your provision. He has a master plan for your protection. You can't see him, but he can see you, and he knows what you need even before you ask him. Yeah, he knows what you need even before you say a word. God has a plan for your life. As a matter of fact, he says, I know the plan I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. That's over there in Jeremiah 29 and 11 if you don't believe me. He says, you are not an afterthought to me. Look at somebody and tell them, you are not an afterthought to God. He loves you so much that he has made plans for you. That's shouting news, family, because you are in the master's hand and in the master's plan. I'm going to say that again because somebody missed it. I'm going to hit pause, hit rewind, and punch play one more again. You are in the master's hands and you are in the master's plans. So let me encourage someone who may be wondering if it's really working. Keep the faith. Even though it doesn't look like it's working, keep the faith. You don't know it, but it's working. Keep the faith. You can't see it, but it's working. Keep the faith. You don't feel it, but it's working. Keep the faith. You are closer now than you've ever been. Keep the faith. Somebody shout, keep the faith. Oh, y'all didn't mean that. I need some folk who really believe it's working for you. In spite of the evidence, it's working for you. Contrary to what it looks like, it's working for you in spite of everything that you're going through and everything that everybody's saying. You believe, you know, you have no doubt in your mind, in your heart, down in your spirit that is working for you. Find you 3 people, give them a high five and tell them keep the faith. Now find you 3 more people, give them a high five and tell them it's working. Oh, Calvary, I see your burdens getting lighter. I see your days getting brighter. I see your heads getting lifted. I see your attitudes being shifted. All the people who know it's working. All the people who know he's working. All the people who know that greater days are ahead. All the people who know God didn't bring you this far to leave you by yourself. All the people who know that if God be for me, then who can be against me? All the people who knows he's a friend in the midnight hour. He's shelter in the time of storm. He's a bridge over troubled water. All those people that are in the building, come on in this place. Put your hands together because you know it's working. And let's give God some praise. Let's have some church.
Come on, keep the faith. No matter what you're going through, God's got your back. Get your arm around somebody. You come too far to turn around now. Hang in there, hold on. Don't get weaker, get stronger. Tell somebody on your road, God gonna help you. You can recover, you can recover. No weapon formed against you. If God be for you, nobody can be against you. Greater is he that's within you than he that's within the world. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith.